Good morning, everybody. J.R. Fisher here. It is, what day is today? I got to look and see here. I think it's Wednesday. It is. No, it's Tuesday. Excuse me. I got the day wrong. Today's Tuesday, the 20th of April, 2021. And we're going to have a fun session today, guys, because I'm really going to kind of pull back the curtains. I'm going to reveal a real funnel that I'm building right now that's going to go live probably the end of this week or beginning of next week. It will generate probably six figures. I think you're really going to like it. I'm going to give you all the little tricks that I use to make it super profitable. If you haven't joined us before, I do these live sessions in the morning to help you start, run, and grow businesses, not selling you anything whatsoever, just trying to help you out. I love to get your comments, so do me a favor, put your comments in that chat section. Let me know where you're from. Let me know what the weather is. Let me know any questions you have, but just participate. I will tell you, participation means so much, guys, for success. You've got to participate, and you can start off participating by hitting that subscribe button below right there. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Turn on all bell notifications so you're notified every time I go live or every time I upload a new video. I'm going to kind of get in depth today in this funnel, but I'm telling you guys, if you do these things, I'm telling you, you will make an enormous amount of money from building a funnel. And it's really not that hard. It's just understanding that you got to mop up all the little leaks that you have in your funnel. Everybody's got a bunch of leaks in their funnel, and that's what I want to talk about today, is those little leaks, because those are the things that really prevent you from making a lot of money. Now, the first thing I guess I should do is talk about what a funnel is. Basically, a funnel is you start with a large group of people. Now, a funnel could be, you're doing PDF downloads where you're giving some people some free information and you're getting them into the funnel. A funnel could be you send out an email to your list, which is what type of funnel I'm going to talk about today. It's an email funnel. And then you have to have a place to build this funnel, guys. I would wholeheartedly recommend Kartra. I went through a bunch of email providers. I think it was yesterday or Friday. I can't remember which day I did it. But you've got to have a good provider. If you don't have a good provider, then of course you're not going to get good results. So you want to have a good provider. So I'm going to tell you the best one for that is Kartra, K-A-R-T-R-A. Let me put this in here. K-A-R-T-R-A is the best email marketing software. All right, let me put that in there. Now, do me a favor and don't search it. Wait until this video is over with. Look in the description below, and in that description there's going to be a link to Kartra. When you click that link, it will take you to a video. You can watch a video on exactly what Kartra does. If you're interested in Kartra, which you will be once you watch this, what you need to do is you need to click it, and you can get a $1 trial. I mean, $1, so you can try it out, all the bells and whistles, everything you want, and see how it works for you. So please do that. The other providers out there, they seem cheaper, but they're really not, and this one's going to give you so much more than a lot of the providers that are out there. So we know basically what a funnel is. It's to get people into I guess a pathway and narrow them down to where you end up with a sale at the end. So I'm going to talk about, like I said, my email one today. Now, for years I've been building a list, but this doesn't mean that you can't apply this in your business if you don't have a big list. You're just going to have to get traffic from Facebook or YouTube, or you're going to have to run ads or whatever. You're going to have to get some people in there. Okay, you got to get people in there. Without people, none of this stuff works. So the first steps of the funnel are this: you want to test. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do in our funnel, and this is going to be going out to a pretty large number of people, but I don't want to send it out to everybody until I test the subject line. And let me talk about a subject line real quick here. A subject line is something to get people to click and open your email. That's all a subject line is. So if you are saying exactly what's in your email in the subject line, it's costing you money right now. It's costing you money, so don't do that. Don't say, hey, it's 20% off women's dresses today, because if a woman doesn't want a dress, she wants a shirt, or she wants jeans, or she wants a hat, at the moment, and keep in mind what you want is based on what you saw and heard at the moment, right? So if she's not in the frame of mind of buying a dress, she's not even going to click on your email. So you don't want to give up what's in the email in the subject line. Don't do that. What you want to do is just try to get them to open it. Now, some of the subject lines I'm going to be using are, hey, this just happened, or you won't believe why I'm doing this, or when you click on this email, you're going to be shocked. So none of those headlines give up what's in the email. And quite honestly, all those headlines I just said, or excuse me, subject lines, I'm saying headlines, all those subject lines I just said could work for almost any product you have, right? So they don't mean a whole lot. They just develop a little bit of curiosity. So that's the very first step. Now, what I'll do is I'll pick two headlines, okay? Now, let's say I'm mailing out to 100,000 people. I don't know which headline's going to work, so I want to test them. So what I need to do is I need to take maybe, I'd say about 500 of those people, and send out that email with two different subject lines. Now, how can I do that? In Kartra, the best way to do that is to search the list that you're going to be sending it out to and show maybe 100 people per page. Click on those 100 people and add a tag that says test subject line, okay? And I would have that tag expire in 3 or 5 days, because you don't want it staying on these people. And you can do all this in Kartra. So now, once I've said test subject line, and I've done that, and I've tagged 500 of my people, I'm now going to send out the email, but I'm going to A/B test it. So half of the list will get one of the subject lines, and half of the list will get the other subject line. Then I'm going to wait 2 or 3 days, and I'm going to look and see which subject line got clicked on the most, okay? Now, once I've determined that, once I've figured out which subject line got clicked on the most, now I've got my base subject line. So in this case here, let me kind of tell you a story. Our company is in San Diego, but we're moving to Austin, Texas. So that creates a unique opportunity, because I have to change the labels on all my products. All my products are labeled with the San Diego address. So this brings up the next thing I want to tell you. When you're doing a sale, make sure there's a reason for it. Now, the reason for my sale is that I'm changing the address on these labels. So I'm letting everybody know, hey, I've got to change the address on these labels. I've got all these old labels with the old address on it. And this is before I moved. We haven't moved yet. And I want to extend a discount to you to help me get rid of all these labels. So that is the basis of this particular promotion. Okay, that is the basis of it. It's real. Okay, don't do anything that's not real. Your basis of your promotion could be an inventory reduction because you're switching warehouses. It could be a closeout of a product that you're not going to make anymore. It could, whatever it is, okay? It could be you purchased a limited supply of something, and you've got 50 of these or 10,000 of these or whatever it is. Make sure there's a reason for your sale. Don't just say we're having a sale. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't hold any value. So the reason for our sale is that we're going to be switching these labels. Now make sure the sale is good. Our sale is going to be 46% off. 46% off. That's huge. In addition to that, I'm going to give them free shipping, okay, which can save hundreds of dollars on large orders of products. Now, what is my product? My product is canned meats, and they are long-term food storage, okay? And I have 4 that are available. I have beef, chicken, turkey, pork, and that's it, okay? Beef, chicken, turkey, pork. Now, it's going to send them to a sales page, and I don't have all this to show you guys on this live, but just try to imagine it. I'm going to send out this email, and it's going to send them to the sales page. And on the sales page, what I did is I did a video, and that particular video actually explains to them what the sale is about. And I wonder if I could, give me 1 second here, guys. I want to see if I can actually play that video, because I think you guys would be interested in that. Let me see here. Where is that video? Okay, there's that one. And I may not be able to find it, guys, but I'm going to do my utmost best to find it. And I think I can. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my Kartra account real quick. There's Kartra. Okay, and then I'm going to go to my pages. I may have to relog in. I know I'm going to have to relog in, but you guys are going to really like this when you see this video. I promise you it is worth watching. Okay. My My system's a little bit slow. Kind of work with me for a second. I'll get a sip of tea while I'm doing that. And guys, put your questions in the comment section right now. If you've got questions about what I'm going over, feel free to ask me. I don't mind. In fact, I really kind of enjoy it when you ask these questions. All right, let me put in my password. That'll get me in, and then I'm gonna actually show you the sales page is what I'm gonna do. I think you think it's gonna be pretty cool. In fact, I know it's cool. Of course it's cool. What else would it be but cool? All right, so I'm gonna go right there, and I'm going to get that code for the page. And this is the cool thing, guys. I'm going to show you how Kartra works, so you can see how awesome the software really is. You're going to want it. I'm telling you. You're going to want this. Here we go. Now, are you guys doing funnels? Put something in that comment section if you're already doing a funnel. Do you know what a funnel is? Have you used a funnel before? I'm just kind of curious what you're doing. All right, it's loading my page builder now. And this is really cool because I'm going to show you behind the scenes of exactly what I'm doing so that you can get the same results. I didn't know this stuff years ago. You can learn any of this stuff, guys. Don't look at people online making money going, oh my God, they're special, they're this, they're that. They just learn something. And that's all it is. And you can do the same thing. You can do this with any product you have. This can be for a product. This can be a service. This can be anything, okay? So don't think that, just because I'm selling survival food, you have to be selling a product like mine. You don't. This works for anything. You can adapt it for anything. And goodness gracious, my page is slow today. It's like the one day you want to show it, then it's slow loading. And Kartra is normally incredibly fast. But when you try to show it to somebody, it slows down. So, all right, it just popped up here. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the URL for this page. And this is another cool thing. When you're working in Kartra, you can keep clicking and get the URL and see what it looks like so that you can kind of see how you've come so far. And it's so weird when I'm in the creator and building these pages, I think it looks good. And then when I go to the actual page and look at it, I'm like, oh no, I got to change that. That's not quite right. All right, so here we go. I will go to that page now. I got that page open. Now what I've got to do is share my screen with you guys. So give me 1 second. I'm going to share my screen. And okay, so I'm sharing my screen now. I think you could probably see it. And then I'm going to go over to the actual page and look in there and see when that page pops up. There's a little bit of a delay, so understand that when I'm showing you something here, it takes a second for it to actually show up. I've got the volume up now. I just want to make sure that you guys are seeing it on your screen too before I hit the play button. I think it's working. I think it's working. Okay, so you guys can see it now, right? I'm sure you can. And I want to go back here. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and, all right, so this is the actual page, okay? It says regular price $279 a case, inventory closeout $159, save 43%. I think I said 46, it's 43. A 10 case limit, a label change inventory closeout. And I have a 4-minute video that reveals what happened. So what we're going to do now, and I'm going to show you the rest of this page here, but as you can see, they can buy beef, chicken, turkey, pork. I'm giving the free shipping right here. It talks about all this. And then I say you can buy 1, 5, or 10 of these. Okay, so I give them 3 choices because if you don't give them 3 choices, they won't buy more. Okay, this is like common sense, but a lot of people don't know this. So let me go ahead and play this video.
I want to give you a book that could save your life and that of your friends and family. It's called The Great American Food Shortage, and I wrote it. I've also got a big announcement at the end of this video that you're going to want to hear. In addition to that, I want to offer our now famous Survivalcave food canned meats at a price I haven't done in 10 years. It will be the lowest price I've ever offered, but let me explain to you why I'm doing this. I originally started Survivalcave Food as a home-based business in Chesapeake, Virginia. and actually did shipments out of my garage. I developed a process to can meats for a long shelf life so that the average American could buy high quality meats at a fair price to keep their family protected from food shortages. I started with wholesome USDA inspected beef, lean and delicious chicken, and then added the best quality turkey I could find and pork from the finest small farms in America. All these meats are processed humanely and are all natural, and I can them without the use of preservatives, additives, or chemicals. Please keep in mind that we only source and package these great meats right here in America. Nothing comes from outside the great USA. When I started the company, I processed orders late at night after working my day job. Through a network of websites, I was able to grow Survivalcave food into one of the most respected and healthiest survival foods that you can buy. We moved the business to San Diego, California in 2013. And as we grew, so did our warehouse. And during COVID, our business boomed. People realized they needed a good, healthy, and reliable source of protein that was shelf stable and priced right. And let's face it, the grocery stores, well, they just ran out, just as I had predicted in my now famous book. Also, during COVID, we were able to serve our customers in this difficult time and make sure our customers were fed nutritious food at an economical price. We delivered our foods to towns, big and small, all across America, and kept the citizens of the United States safe and fed. So here is the big announcement. Today, I want to announce that we again are moving our location to the beautiful state of Texas. We will move our headquarters to Austin, Texas, as soon as my home is ready there. This move creates a unique problem because all of our food labels have our San Diego address and we need to change it to Austin, Texas. So this is where the interesting part comes in. We need to change those labels and get rid of all the ones that say San Diego, California. So what I'm doing is drastically cutting the price of all of these delicious.
Okay, guys, so you see here, this is where I'm talking about the reason for the sale. This is so important. Keep listening.
Canned meats so that you can take advantage of our new move to our new location. I'm pretty sure you don't care what address is on the can, do you? In addition to the delicious canned meats, I'm going to throw in an autographed copy of my book for each person who takes advantage of this incredible deal. Now, there's no catch to this. All you have to do is click the button of your choice below and choose the meat that you want. I'm offering beef, chicken, turkey, pork, and ground beef. Please keep in mind that some of these may sell out very fast. So if you click one of them and it says we are sold out, I apologize in advance. I want to thank each and every one of you for supporting us over the past decade. And I look forward to supplying you with more delicious foods in the future. Thank you for your business. And please click the button now so that you can take part in this inventory reduction while there's still supplies available. Oh yeah, one other thing. These have just been made fresh and are all in stock and can ship within 3 to 5 days. So you're going to have these foods almost immediately. Who knows what the next major emergency will be? But one thing you can know for sure is that there will be another emergency, whether it's sickness, civil unrest, terrorism, natural disasters, or who knows what else. We will all need survival food again. Grab this amazing deal while you can and save a huge amount of money. Thank you for your business. And remember, you'll never see a deal like this again. Act today and get an autographed copy of my book for free and drastically discounted prices on Survivalcave food.
Okay, guys, so that is the actual video that people will see.
I want to give you a book.
Let me stop it here. It's trying to play again. And then when they click on one of these, let's say I buy beef, when they click on it, it's going to go to this page here. Okay, it's slowly loading. There it is. So like on this page here, and it's got all their information and stuff on there, but on this page here, they can pick how much they want, 1, 5, or 10 of these. And the 10 one, sells for $1,590. So it's a lot of money, but we have a lot of people buy it. So let me go back now to where you can see me on the screen. Then I want to explain this to you a little bit more. Alrighty. There we go. Okay, so I'm back on the screen now. So we send out this email and they go to this page and then they can click and then they can go to another page and they can actually buy the product. Now, there's a couple things I didn't tell you. On the page that they first go to, and maybe I should go back and show that to you one more time. Yeah, let me go back and show it to you so you can see what else it does. And all these little extra things, guys, are what makes or breaks your funnel. So on this page here, when they go to this page, let me go to it again. All right, go to page. You got to put in the little things that are going to matter. Now, on this page here, when they first go to this page and they look at it, some people may say, well, you know what? I don't want to buy that. Now, watch my mouse. As my mouse tries to go away from this page to close it, this box pops up and it says stop. Order in 10 minutes, use code label 10, get an additional 10% off your order. Total savings of 53%. So now what does this do? What this does is the people who were thinking about buying it, but they were kind of on the edge, this pops up and they're like, oh, maybe I should get it. That's a really good deal, okay? All right, so now let me go back to my other screen here. And these are all the things that make all the difference in the world when you're doing this stuff. Okay, so they've got this discount thing if they don't buy. But let's say they go to this page, okay, and they don't do anything. They just go to the page. I have a sequence set up for people who go to the page, land on this page, and it says, hey, Bob, Tom, Frank, whatever your name is, I saw you just checked out our offer, but you didn't get anything. Click here to go back and check it out. Maybe you got busy. Okay, so initially, I don't give them any discount or anything like that. I just say, hey, you went to my page and you didn't buy. So that's another part of the funnel that a lot of people leave out. Now I have another sequence. Let's say they go to the page and then they go to the order form, but they don't complete the order form. Then what I do is I automate an email for people who went to the order form, and we can do all this in Kartra. People who went to the order form who did not complete the order, and I say to them, hey, you went to this order form, but you didn't buy anything. I've saved all your information on the order form. Click here to go back and complete your sale. Now, why is that important? Because somebody could be at the order form and their kid falls down and gets hurt, and they have to close their computer and go help them out. They get a phone call, they get an email, they get a text. Something interrupted them. So my assumption is why they didn't finish that order form is because they got interrupted. And in that email, I'm going to remind them that, hey, you went to the order form, don't forget, you get free shipping. Free shipping is a big thing nowadays. So what I'm doing is I'm following up with all these people. Now, let's say they go to the offer page, they go to the order form, they order the product. When they go to order the product, the next page they come to says, thank you. And by the way, I've got a special offer for you. Thanks for your purchase, but now you can buy a small can set, and it's a combo of chicken and beef, and you can add this to your order. It's normally $229, but you can add it for only 99 bucks. 99 bucks, okay? So that's pretty cool. And let me see if I can pull up that page for you real quick. And that way you can see what I'm talking about. All right, let me get out of this one here. I'll close this one. And these are the kind of things you can do with Kartra, guys. And all this is automated. All this is automated so that I don't really have to worry about it. It's just going on. Once I've set all this up, it just does its thing, which is pretty darn amazing. And let me find my little thank you page here. And that will show you what happens once they buy the product. What's up, Paul? Let's see here. He says, so after they get in the funnel and buy the product, you capture email and then send to store, or capture email and checkout. I get their email at checkout. However, understand these are people I've emailed. I've already got their email. Now I'm interested in the dynamics of their actions, okay? So let me try to find that thank you page that I want to show you. Okay. And let's see here. There it is. Okay, so this one here, once they bought the product, okay, they're going to go to this page. Let me go here. And okay, so now let me share this with you real quick. And Paul, where the heck is James today? I haven't heard from James. What's going on with James? That's weird. James is always here. Okay, guys, so Once they bought, it goes to this page. It says, thanks for your order. Grab this one-time special offer. Grab a case of our small cans for 56% off. Add a 12-can case of our 14.5-ounce beef and chicken. Regular price $229. Add your order for 99 bucks. Okay, so they're going to go here. So now this is another $99 I can add to the order. Okay, they get a great deal, and I sell a little bit more product. Now this is a very inexpensive add-on, because consider the first product minimum price was $179. Then I think it went to $845 for 5, and it's $1,590 for 10. We have the majority of our people buy $1,590 worth. The reason being is we limit it to 10. We say that's all you can buy. And when you say that's all you can buy, people tend to buy all they can buy. So if they decide to add it to their order, I can click here, and this is an OTO, one-time offer, and built into Kartra, that will just add it to their bill. They don't have to put the credit card information in again. They don't have to do anything. That will just add that 99 bucks to the bill. And what it does, let me see if it'll work here. It may not work. Yeah. So what it's going to do is it's going to pop up this thing here, and it's going to say, continue here to add this to my order. Now, they may say, no thanks. I don't want to get 56% off on small kids. So they're going to click right here. If they click right there, it says your order has been received. We will email you when your order ships. Got questions? Visit our frequently asked questions page by clicking the button on the right. So notice, every single page, I have something for them to do. Every single page. Paul says, by the way, wife, like your commercial. My wife or your wife? My wife thinks it's okay. I don't know about your wife. That could be different, right? So on this page here, if they decide to click visit our FAQ, they click here, and then it's going to take it to our frequently asked questions. If they have any questions about billing, shipping, their account, whatever, it's all going to be right here. All right, so let me get back on the screen here. All right. Now, keep in mind that I'm going to send them an email every day for about 4 days to keep reminding them and let them know that my inventory is getting low, because it will get low and I'll sell out of this product. And then I'm going to let them know when it's the last day. I'm saying I'm going to close this out. And on that last day, I may send them 3 or 4 emails to remind them, this is the last day, man. You need to grab this while you can. Food prices only go up. I've never seen food prices go down ever. They just don't, okay? I promise you next year at this time, they're going to be more expensive. Overall, food prices will go up. Every now and then one commodity goes down because there's an abundance of it. But overall, your food cost goes up every single year. It is the best investment in the world. There's no better investment than food, okay? And if you can buy food and it doesn't go bad, it's very valuable. That's what I sell, survival food. It lasts for years. Does that make sense to you guys? So what I've done is those people that I would have lost by only sending one email about my sale, I send a whole bunch to. Those people I would have lost by having a subject line that revealed what I was selling, I fixed that by putting a subject line that doesn't reveal it. Those people I lost by having them go to the sales page but not buy, and I remind them, I send them another email, I pick up those people. Those people who went to the order form and they didn't complete the order form, I send them a different email. So it's just like I've plugged up all these holes where we lose money. Too many marketers say they have a funnel because they email for 4 days and they think that's a funnel. That's not a funnel. A funnel is where you plug up all the holes, okay? There's a lot of holes in a funnel. And when they draw that funnel thing, you see it sometimes. I think it should have holes all over it where there's sales leaking out because they didn't do all these extra things. And I want to share that with you guys because this will make you money. Does it take a little bit more extra work to have an automation if they visit the page and don't buy? Yeah. So what? It's more money. Does it take more work to send them an automation if they get to the checkout page and they don't complete the checkout? Yeah, but it makes you more money, okay? Does it take more work to send them emails for 4 days and then 3 or 4 emails on the last day? Yeah, but it makes you money, okay? So this is the thing I want to get across to you guys, and these can all be built in Kartra. And some of these funnels, like this one here, is not an example of that because I literally am really changing the labels on the cans. But some of these funnels you can build, and when new people come in, you can start them on that funnel again, okay? It's some type of sale you're having. It's an inventory sale. It's a whatever sale. And you can keep that funnel going as long as you keep adding people to your funnel. You can just keep it going and going and going and going. I've had funnels that operated for years. Now during COVID, it kind of messed some of that up because some of the products I didn't have available, so I have to readjust some of those funnels. But bottom line is, guys, if you make these changes, if you do these things to your funnel, you're going to make a lot of money. And put in the comments, or excuse me, put in the chat right now, because we're live, unless you're watching this afterwards, and that wouldn't make sense, because then it would be in the comment section. So if you're watching this and it's not live, put it in the comment section. If you're watching it when it is live, put it in the chat section. All right, that's all you got to do. And if it's around 9:29 Pacific time, Tuesday, April 20th, you're probably watching this live. If it is after that time, once I've said this, it's probably not live anymore. But I still come back and I answer your comments and all that stuff. Now, do me a favor, if you've watched this far, please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, whether you're live, whether you're watching a replay. Hit that subscribe button. And don't forget, ring the bell. Turn on all bell notifications. Wait a second. Much better. Turn on all bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I go live or I upload a video. I would really appreciate that. Give me a thumbs up if you like this. If you think you got some value out of this, give me a thumbs up. I've revealed to you what I've done, and that's taken me 10 years to figure out. Okay, 10 years. So since it's taken me 10 years to figure it out, probably has some value. I know it's going to make me money, and I know it'll make you money. And I think that's an awesome thing that I can share it with you, and that you can make money off this. This is a good funnel. Could it be better? Of course. Everything can be better. I'm always looking for new ways to fix things, but this is pretty good. This is pretty good. This is exactly what I do every single day, and I do this for all of my businesses. We have several different businesses. My wife has dog training. She has a DIY channel. She has dog training channel. I've got survival food. I teach people how to make money online. I have courses, and I use the same methods, systems for all those businesses because it works. Got to have the right software. Get Kartra. You'll find a link for Kartra in the description of this video once it is recorded, and you'll want to click it. You can go there, you can watch a video on Kartra, how it works, and all these things I'm talking about you can build in Kartra. Super easy to do once you learn how to do it. It's going to be complicated at the beginning, but once you learn how to do it, it's really super easy. This is awesome, brother. Thanks for sharing this with us today. Thank you so much, Paul. I appreciate that. And I hope it helps you out, guys. I really do. I'm going ahead and get out of here. My wife is going to be actually doing some dog training today, so I want to head out with her, and she's going to help a local family here who saw some of her videos. They contacted her online and they said, we want to hire you. That's pretty cool, right? Think about that. A few years ago, she'd never had a dog before. When she met me, she'd never had a dog. She only had cats. She didn't know anything about dogs. She decided that, she liked dogs. We got dogs. She decided that she wanted to learn more about nutrition and helping out dogs. She decided she wanted to learn how to train dogs. She actually ended up doing a TV show with Cesar Millan. He came to our house and did a TV show. And now she's got videos online and people contact her, and say, hey, we like your stuff so much. Can we hire you? That's pretty cool. Think about it. She didn't even have a dog 10 years ago. Never had a dog. Well, 11. We've been together 11, almost 12 years. Okay, so back before that, she didn't. But she did something. She changed who she was. And you can do the same thing. This is what I want to impress upon you guys. You can change who you are. You don't have to be who you are today. Now, if you're happy with who you are, awesome. But if you want to be a better person, you want to improve yourself, if you want to do more and earn more, it can be done. All you got to do is learn. You learn something today that you can apply and make money. I guarantee you can. By the way, really enjoyed the interview you did with John Crestani. Yeah, John's a great guy. I don't know what he's doing now. He's not doing much on YouTube anymore. He used to do something every few days, and he really just cut that out. I don't know. Maybe he's got some other interests going on. Have a blessed weekend ahead, gang. Thank you, Paul. Almost done binge watching the videos. Well, good. You need another dog. Haha. Paul, we're thinking about getting one, but our dog hates dogs. Like when we go for a walk, if she sees another dog, she goes berserk. And we did have another dog when we first got her. We had Gracie, which was a small Chihuahua, and they never hit it off. So I don't know. We may think about that. We still got a few cats, so we'll see about that. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell. Oh, that was terrible. That's better. Ring the bell, turn on all bell notifications so you're notified every time I go live or I upload a new video. Give me a thumbs up. Thank you for being here. I'm going to go on with my day. I got a lot of work to do today. I got to edit a bunch of videos. I had 12 videos last week I did. I got to edit them today. Got to go do the dog training today and some other stuff. You guys have an awesome day. Love you and thank you so much for